Ight Peace. Now look, check me out real quick. Now, I've been watching the NBA Finals, and we got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Phoenix Suns. I could go on all day about why that is, but I'd rather not. It's a lot of videos I haven't even touched on yet, like the Mayweather Logan Paul fight, or was it Logan Jake Paul? I think it was Jake. Any fucking way. Yeah, man. Like we're just gonna go ahead and dive into the topic, man, so I could this title is really just gonna be called Who's winning, man? Is it the Milwaukee Bucks, the Milwaukee Fucks, or the Phoenix Buns? Phoenix Bombs. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, man. Let's see. Also, don't you find it funny how the Bucks was down three, was down 2-0, now they up 3-2? Says a lot about the Suns, man. Where they been headed, where they minds been headed in the last game. You can argue bullshit calls. Look, these refs are shitty, man. It's all fake shit anyway, rigged shit. Just pay attention though.
Giannis Antetokounmpo was a little bit late to talk to reporters after Game 5 when some dehydration led to intense cramping. But once he did, he was so insightful. He told me that he thinks this team is at its best when it is humble. He said that when we are humble, we are dangerous. But he's not even letting himself look ahead to what a Game 6 win could mean. He said that we need to be focused on the process. We need to be.
I agree. It's the right mindset to have if you're someone who's like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Very young, has a great head on his shoulders. You know, what I mean, he's a great player, and he's one win away from an NBA championship. The question is, can he do it, and will he do it? Shout out to Chris Middleton. I think he's proved a lot of the doubters and haters wrong. I think the Milwaukee Bucks are doing a fine job at proving all their haters wrong as well, saying that they couldn't do it, despite them having 2 years to do it, being number one in the East, and not just the East, the entire NBA 2 years straight, and couldn't get the fucking job done. But you look at them now, give mad credit what credit is due. They balling.
Focused on taking it step by step.
And I agree. You do have to take it step by step and focus on the process. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you get the big head. I mean, you bound to lose and you fuck up every time. You get cocky. You get complacent. There's no time to be complacent. Milwaukee Bucks, if you hear me, please keep your foot on the gas. Um, it's very similar to the so-called black man. The so-called black man, when he makes money, he spends his check, and what does he do? He goes off and he does what? Oh yeah, I know. He go blow the shit. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, keep your head on the swivel. And that's what I'm saying in comparison to the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm sorry, the Milwaukee Bucks. Please keep your head on the swivel. You're one game away from the chip. Don't blow it. You're going to Milwaukee at that. And it's funny because I kind of saw this series going this way. I didn't say nothing about it, but I knew. I said, watch this. Phoenix going to take the first two games. Milwaukee going to take the next two in Milwaukee. But I'm going to be honest. I didn't know they would win on home game. But you know what my mind's clicking and ticking and telling me? Milwaukee will blow that game. In Milwaukee. They're going to blow it. Because, okay, how the fuck you going to lose to Phoenix Suns? I mean, how you going to beat Phoenix Suns in Phoenix? But you telling me y'all going to go to Milwaukee and beat them in your hometown. No, Phoenix going to beat y'all in Milwaukee. You see look, you see how that shit work? So that will be a game 7. That's just my prediction. Watch what I tell you. If not, Caduce. Like I said, the NBA right now, it's all about revenue. These games, man. I tell you, it's nothing but just another way for cash crop, just another money grab. All these finals are really that's all this shit's about. But it's for your entertainment. Like I said, I don't get too caught up in this shit anyway, man. But it's funny to me, you know. And ain't it funny how Drew Holiday had ice in his veins? Where this nigga was 5 for 22, shit like that. 4 for 17, 19 last game. All these other games he was ass. But he hitting straight buckets this game. And terrific D. He's always had terrific D his entire career. That's what he's always been known for. Never been known as the greatest shooter. He's very somewhat similar to, I would say, Rajon Rondo. But two different classes. Well, not necessarily, but I just give him a good pat. I'm not saying he's better, but he's definitely like he's definitely somewhat in a comparison. You know what I'm saying? Solid passer, terrific D. That's all Drew Holiday's been known for. I do think he's an upgrade for the defense, but he's a downgrade to the offense. Defense wins championships. Now I look at someone like Chris Middleton. He's just been doing his thing, and I will admit, motherfuckers like to call him the second best player on the Milwaukee Bucks, which he is on paper. But in these finals, he's proved more than Giannis has on the offensive side when it matters. Because you know every time when they go up the court, who's controlling the pace when it matters the most in clutch? Chris Middleton. Scarecrow looking at it. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, hey, but let's not knock what Giannis has been doing. Giannis had 32 points last night. Now rebound, 6 assists in game 5. Now they're up 3-2. And they rallied from a 16-point deficit. I watched that game. Suns was on their ass like a flaming fire. It was 16-32. And I'll talk about, but look, you have to understand, it was a lot of bullshit calls. And I'll even admit, some things like the game 4 when Devin Booker fouled. I think was it Pat Connaughton? No, it was Chris Middleton. Like, bro, that was a whole fucking foul. Like, he should have been out the game for the rest of the damn for the rest of the entire game. You know what I'm saying? That was a foul, my man. But anyway, I digress.
Team that has learned how to be resilient. But Drew Holiday said that at this point, they need to leave it all out.
That alley-oop was a good pass. I'm going to just say that. That alley-oop was something different. You know what I'm saying? That alley-oop was different, man. That was good IQ from Drew Holiday.
There are no more excuses.
Malika, thank you. The Suns not only losing the first home game of this series for either team, they also lose their second straight 40-point game from Devin Booker. He's actually the first player in NBA Finals history to post consecutive 40-point games and losses. It's happened in the playoffs before. 4 other players have done it, just not on a final stage.
Wow. So that says a lot about Devin Booker. He has a winning mentality, but he's surrounded by losers.
Recently, LeBron James in 2009. For the Suns,
I could go on all night about the 09 LeBron, but there's no need. And speaking of that, did you see that nigga? I was gonna make a video on this. Did you see that nigga on the sides? Oh my god, man! Did y'all see dude? Did y'all see dude, man? The damn leopard coat on, the Tammuz chain, and the shades, all satanic symbolism. That's all it was, man. So even though LeBron ain't in the NBA Finals, he still gotta find some way to make it about him. LeBron, you was a whole attention whore, my man. But shout out to you, cause you definitely top 5 of all time. You can argue the greatest. I wouldn't argue, because, I mean, your stat pad career is just not too strong enough. But, you know, look, that'll be another topic for another day. But anyway.
Out of this, here's David.
And by the way, your Space Jam, you should have took that shit. You should have took that shit to Mars, man. Because that shit damn sure don't belong on Earth.
Monty Williams' one-liners of wisdom have become the stuff of legend in Phoenix during the Suns' run to the finals. So now, with the Suns on the brink of elimination, after dropping their 3rd straight game to the Milwaukee Bucks, Williams broke out another one. "We gotta win one game to put them back on the plane," Williams said. "That's it. And you have to have that determination that you're willing to do whatever it takes to put them back on the plane."
Hey, your boy Jay Crowder has been surprising me in these finals, man. I'm talking about he been lights out. That nigga looking like the 2011 J.R. Smith out this bitch, man. I'm talking about he just gone crazy, stone buckets. Shout out to him. Always been a solid defender. You know what I mean? Solid rebounder. I always liked the Jay Crowder. You know what I'm saying? He was in the finals last year with the Heat when they fell 4-1, 4-2, I believe. So yeah, 4-2. So when they fell to the Lakers in Game 6 in that massive blowout. But anyway.
Those are the stakes.
Same.
Win and extend the series or leave.
DeAndre Ayton has also been doing the shit, man. Shout out to him as well, man. Devin Booker, like I say, I've already commented on him. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in this finals who surprised me the most, it's really been Chris Middleton.
Lose and see the Bucks celebrate the championship on their home court. This is the Suns' first 3-game losing streak since January, and it's the first time they've trailed in the playoffs since being down 2-1 in the first round.
I've been sleeping because I didn't know the damn Suns was balling this hard. I didn't know they've been balling like this all year. But you know what? Looking at them in this finals, in the playoffs, it shows. It shows. They got their number one spot because they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Terrific defense, man. Terrific. They like that. Don't get me started, my nigga. Their transition of D is something different. Devin Booker is the most lights out he's ever been in his career. Jay Crowder as well. But like I said, so is that boy Chris Middleton. You know what I'm saying? And Bucks know what they doing. This is a good finals. This is a very solid NBA Finals game. This is actually a good one. I gotta admit it.
Lakers. I like it, DeAndre Ayton said. Tables are turned. Now we're the desperate team.
Sports Center on the road.
And that's how it always is written. You know what I'm saying? The same shit. That's why I say don't fuck around and be surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised. I actually expect the shit, to be honest. So am I calling it? So is the Evolver one calling it? Or am I calling Suns win game 6? Look, all I'm gonna say is this here. Would I be surprised? Hell no. Like I said, I honestly expect it. So to answer my question, yes, I am calling it. If they don't, it is what it is. Anyway, leave your thoughts below. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know who wins your prediction on who ends up winning the NBA Finals, and tell me why in the comment section. All right, we out. 1.